Alright, welcome back, guys. Basically, I'm going to show you how we're going to do the perfect egg right now. Okay? We cooked off our cavitized sausage and top sirloin piece. As you can see, it's all browned off nice. Remember, when you're dealing with pork, you want to cook it all the way through. And remember, folks, this stuff is all interchangeable. You can do turkey, you can do chicken, ground chicken if you want. I mean, this will work with pretty much anything that you decide you want to work with. You know what I'm saying? And I want you to see how much oil is in the pan. This is one of the key elements of making a perfect egg. Because you got to have that oil in the pan. That's important. Because if you got a dry pan, you're going to have a real problem. Okay? Alright, I'm going to have to put down the camera for a second. My cat is yelling. Alright, make sure your oil is good and hot. And you got plenty of it in there. That's the important part, okay? Yes, Xander. Crack your egg. Go right in. Now I want you to see how this is going to work. The egg's cooking perfectly. It's sloppy on the edges, but no big deal. But I want you to see in a couple minutes, because of the oil factor, that the egg will slide loose. See? See how it's starting to move around? There you go. See how it's moving and sliding like that? That's exactly what you want to do when you're cooking a sunny side up egg or a fried egg or whatever. I particularly like to go with the overlight kind of thing. Alright, now you let it get to a point where you can see that you can flip it. So what you do is you take it. It's going to be kind of hard to do with this camera, but I'm going to basically have that egg and all in one motion, flip it up like that. See how I do that? Like I said, it's hard to do holding the camera. It's really neat so much more, but no big deal. Alright, now, what I do from this point, because there's so much heat in the pan, is I shut it off and I move it away from the heat. Okay? Then, what we're going to do is we're going to take this cavitized sausage that we put together with the top sirloin in it, and we're going to come back. Man, you have no idea how hard this is to do with one hand. We don't want all that oil, so we can't just like swish it off there. I got to basically grab underneath it and pop it right on. Okay, give me a second with the bad camera work here. And that's basically a quick breakfast right there from the cavitized sausage and top sirloin piece that we did. That was left over. You see, I don't waste anything here on culinary composition. Hit it with a little salt, a little bit of pepper, and that's it. Now, I'm going to come back. Oh, while you're here, you put the camera down again. It's time to give our burgers its cheese. Now I want to go heavy on the Swiss cheese here. I'm going with Swiss. What I'm going to do, pardon my back, is shut off the oven, okay? Xander, hot. Get out of here. Go away. Xander, hot. Pull out our burgers and want you to see how beautiful they are. Browned up, nice, beautiful. Now I'm going to hit them with some Swiss. About 2 pieces per, and it's just going to melt right over the top. I'm going to come back in the final episode once I get these bad boys melted up, and I'm going to show you what it looks like. And awesome, dude. Awesome. Okay. That's what it looks like going in cheesed. Close it back up. Now the residual heat in the oven will melt them down perfectly. Okay? Alright guys. We'll come back in the final episode and I will put together these wonderful monster burgers smothered in Swiss cheese. Thanks for joining us on another episode of Culinary Composition with me, your host, Chef JC, and my sous chef, Xander. We'll see you on the final episode.